Hi everyone. Today we're going to review a little bit the differences in the sound for the numbers that are teens and tens in American English. I'm going to read some numbers to you. You should write them down. Whatever you hear, do your best. And then we will check the answers and talk about some of the things you can listen for, how you can tune your ears for the numbers, the tens and the teens in American English. Okay, are you ready to write? Okay, number 1, 30. 30. Number 2, 19. 19. Number 3, 16. 16. Number 4, 70. 70. Number 5, 40. 40. Number 6, 18. 18. Number 7, 90. 90. Number 8, 60. 60. Number 9, 13. 13. And number 10, 50. 50. So, how do you think you did? I'm going to flip the board around and you can check your answers. Okay, here we go. Please check your answers. This was 30, 19, 16, 70, 40, 18, 90, 60, 13, and 50. How many did you get right? Okay, well, there are just a couple little things I want to point out. By the way, many times when I am in America and people are saying numbers to me, I can't tell whether they're saying a 10 or a teen. So it's okay to ask them to say, did you mean 50 or 15? Especially because if you're talking about numbers, it's important to have them correct. But let's look at them together, okay? We have numbers that are in the teens, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What do you hear there that's kind of a pattern in how I'm speaking? There are two things you should be hearing. The stress and then the pronunciation of the T in the middle. Okay? So the stress pattern for the teens is unstressed for the first syllable that tells you the number you're referring to, and then stressed for the teen. It's not going to be really highly exaggerated, but it will be stressed a little bit. It will be longer, therefore. Not that much higher in pitch and louder, maybe, because when we say numbers, oftentimes we don't exaggerate the number that much. But you should hear a longer syllable for teen. Okay? So 15. The other thing you should be hearing is this T sound, 15, 16. It's kind of a t, t, t. It's noise, static, vibration in my mouth that you're going to hear. 17, 18, t, t, t. Okay? We don't hear that in American English with the tens, you know? So you'll hear in a second. In British English, though, you might hear a pronounced T sound for both kinds of numbers, and it could be a little harder for you to understand. Let's do the tens. So we have 30, 40, 50. What are you hearing there? What I hope you're hearing is that the first syllable, the one that conveys the number, basically, is stressed. Okay, so it's written here in large letters. And then the second syllable that's written ty in American English is pronounced more like a very small, unstressed D sound. So 50, 50, D, 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 very small, 50. Okay, I'm going to say all the numbers for you. We have 20, which is a special case I'll talk about in a second, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, okay? Do you hear the first syllable is stressed? It's said a little bit higher, louder, and longer. A little bit of a punch there. And then the second syllable is just a small, small D sound, okay? British speakers might pronounce the T more like 50, right? 50. But in American English, we really minimize it and make it a small d. Remember, we're kind of lazy speakers in America. We try to reduce things and shorten things and drop things whenever we can, okay? So, can you say these with me? Let's practice them together. We have 30. So, again, stressed and then small d. 30. 19. Again, unstressed and then teen is longer. 16. 70. 40. 18. 90. 60. 13. And 50. 50. Okay? Now I mentioned that 20 is a bit of a special case because of the N and then the T, twenty, and we don't say the T, but we wouldn't really say twenty, that's weird, hard to say. So we basically just drop the T sound. 20, 20. It sounds like just an N. 20, 20. Okay? Good. I hope this helped you a little bit in clarifying how to listen for the stress sounds and the consonant sound, the pronunciation of the T in the teens and the tens, and good luck with your English.